Hello and welcome to the Wayne State Coaches Show, an exclusive on MyWayneNews.com. I'm Mike Carnes. We're here to talk Wayne State athletics. When we come back, we'll talk with Wayne State women's basketball coach Brett Polerai about the Wildcats' season-ending weekend games at home. We'll do that after this timeout right here on the Wayne State Coaches Show.
The Coaches Show is sponsored by Pack and Save. Pack and Save is a proud supporter of Wildcat Athletics and is your one-stop shop for savings. Check out Pack and Save's excellent produce and find the best cuts in their Grade A meat department. Be sure to stop at the Top Notch Deli where you can find their amazing fried chicken, daily lunch specials, and all the fixings for your next tailgate or viewing party. Pack and Save is open from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and their staff is waiting to help you for all of your grocery needs. Pack and Save, your one-stop shop for savings in Wayne, America. Go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wayne State Coaches Show on MyWayneNews.com. Time to talk women's basketball with Coach Brett Polerai. Wildcats end a 6-game losing streak over the weekend with a 72-67 win over Minnesota State on Friday, and then play Sioux Falls pretty tough. Sioux Falls one of the top teams in the conference this year, and the Wildcats gave them a game before losing 77-72. And it was nice to get off that 6-game losing streak. I know that's this last month of the season has been really a challenging month for you guys.
Yeah, it's been a grind, and same thing with injuries again. And it's just been. I felt happy for our kids. They deserved it. They've been fighting with heart the whole time, and it's nice to get just a reward for them there.
Yeah, Wildcats got into a wild one against Southwest. There were 14 lead changes and 7 ties in the first half, and then the Wildcats were able to rally. This is just the second time this year the Wildcats been down at the half and came back to win. They were down 5 at halftime and were able to come away and win it by 5. Erin Norling had a double-double with 14 points and 10 rebounds. Brittany Bongartz with 13, Haley Bussey, Hallie Vesey, and Kylie Hammer each with 11. And Erin, we've mentioned her name several times this year, and had another really nice outing there against Southwest.
Yeah, she's just a versatile player that makes it tough for the defenses to match up with. She can put it on the floor, she can shoot it, she can post up. So she just makes it tough for the opposing defenses.
Yeah, then on Saturday, the Wildcats trailed by as many as 11. They got it within 3 late in the game, but Sioux Falls was able to hang on for the win. Brittany Bongartz had a fantastic game Saturday. 4th double-double of the year. She had a career-high 25 points and 12 rebounds in that game. And Erin Norling had 14 and Kylie with 12. And Brittany she was just a warrior on Saturday. She just played. I was there for watching both games Saturday, and I was just really, really impressed with her effort. She just played a fantastic game.
Yeah, I was happy for her. You know, she's been out with feet stuff, with concussion and stuff, and to get her back and be able to have a good game was really nice.
Yeah, she's had kind of an interesting year with the injuries that she's had and what she's had to deal with. So that was really neat to see her come back.
Yep.
So Wildcats are 14-14 as they close out the regular season, and they will be on the road for the first round of the conference tournament on Wednesday. That'll be at 6 o'clock. They'll face University of Mary in Bismarck, North Dakota. The two teams played earlier in the year in North Dakota, and Wayne State came up on the short end of the decision there, 65-60. And I guess looking at a rematch with Mary, what can we do differently this time?
No, we like the matchup that we got there. They are long, they're athletic, that can cause some problems, but we didn't play very well up there. I think I overcoached a little bit, and it was a one-possession game at the end. So hopefully we can keep their bigs from going off on us and not let anybody get a bunch of three-pointers, and that's kind of going to be our game plan.
Yeah, looking at the conference schedule, you guys have that first game at University of Mary. Winner of that game is going to get Minnesota Crookston or Sioux Falls in the second round. And if you guys can get that win in Bismarck, I like your quarterfinal matchup. Yeah. I think you got a chance to maybe get one there as well, and maybe get into the semifinals.
Yeah, we like where we're sitting, so we've got a chance and just an opportunity ahead of us.
Yeah, the other half of the bracket Wayne's in includes Upper Iowa facing the Northern Division champions Moorhead, and then Minot State taking on Winona State in the 4-5 game there. Is looking at the entire bracket, top to bottom, who do you think's the team to beat here?
Anybody's. I mean, you could pick a half a dozen teams or more probably that could win this thing. I don't think there's any one team that's just standing out. I think Sioux Falls, Duluth, Moorhead, Concordia, there's a lot of teams that could get this.
Yeah, and a lot of the teams, a lot of the top teams that are in there are teams that you guys have faced this year, and I think have done fairly well against it. So it could be anybody's ball game.
We just got to get there.
Yeah, so just got to take it one game at a time at this point. Yep. So Wildcats is set in action Wednesday in Bismarck, North Dakota, taking on the University of Mary. If they win, they move on to the conference quarterfinals on Saturday, and that'll be in Sioux Falls at the Pentagon. And all the rest of the games will be at the Pentagon as well. So, Coach, good luck, and hopefully we get. We talked with Coach Kaminsky in his report, and said if we're not talking to you on Monday, that means you're still playing in the tournament. So
that'd be good.
So hopefully we're not talking to you on Monday.
All right, that sounds good. All right.
All right, we'll take a time out. You bet. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
We'll take a time out and be back with more here right after this.
The Coaches Show is sponsored by Pack and Save. Pack and Save is a proud supporter of Wildcat Athletics and is your one-stop shop for savings. Check out Pack and Save's excellent produce and find the best cuts in their grade A meat department. Be sure to stop at the Top Notch Deli where you can find their amazing fried chicken, daily lunch specials, and all the fixings for your next tailgate or viewing party. Pack and Save is open from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and their staff is waiting to help you for all of your grocery needs. Pack and Save, your one-stop shop for savings in Wayne, America. Go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wayne State Coaches Show on MyWayneNews.com, and just to pass along the information on the conference basketball tournament this weekend, the Wildcat women were playing Wednesday at the University of Mary, and the women's quarterfinals will be on Saturday at the Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. The men are at home Wednesday night hosting the University of Mary, and that's a 6 o'clock start at Rice Auditorium. The winner of that will move on to the quarterfinals, and the men's quarterfinals are on Sunday at the Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. The semifinals for both women and men will be played on Monday, and then the championship games at 5 and 7:30 on Tuesday night at the Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Passing along some softball information, the softball team was supposed to play it in Emporia, Kansas this weekend in a tournament, but the weather canceled that, and so they were able to get in a couple of double headers with Missouri Western over the weekend. On Saturday, they lost both ends 10-2 and 9-1, and then on Sunday lost games 6-1 and 1-0. So they are 1-5 on the young season, and they'll be heading to warmer climate this week. They'll be heading to Florida for their annual spring break trip. Games will start on Sunday and run throughout the week there down in Clermont, Florida. That's going to do it for this edition of the Wayne State Coaches Show. Thanks to our coaches for taking time out to talk to us, and we'll be back with another edition next week right here on MyWayneNews.com. Until then, this is Mike Carnes, and we'll see you later.